Imam Al-Ghazali, a legendary 11th century philosopher and mystic, didn't just look at friends as people to hang out with, he viewed them as mirrors for your soul and catalysts for your growth. We've all heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But nearly 1,000 years ago, the great scholar Imam Al-Ghazali took this a step further. In his masterpiece, Ihya Ulum al-Din, the revival of the religious sciences, he broke down the DNA of friendship. He believed that not all friends are created equal. Some are like food, some are like medicine, and some are like a disease. Today, we're diving into the 3 specific types of friends Imam Al-Ghazali says we encounter in life. The 3 types. The friend like food, the necessary. This is your inner circle. Just as you cannot survive without food, you cannot thrive without this person. They provide spiritual and intellectual nourishment. They remind you of your purpose, hold you accountable, and push you to be a better human being. Ghazali's insight. This friend is a mirror. When they see a stain on your character, they don't gossip about it. They help you wipe it off. You need them daily. The friend like medicine, the seasonal. Think about when you take medicine. It's only when you're sick or have a specific need. The vibe. These are friends you might not see every day, but they are vital during specific chapters of your life. Maybe it's a mentor, a colleague you work with on a project, or someone who helps you through a crisis. Ghazali's insight. You value them for the specific benefit they bring, and you provide value back. It's a functional, healthy relationship, even if it isn't soul deep like the first group. The friend like a disease, the toxic. This sounds harsh, but Ghazali was a realist. The vibe. These are the friends who bring nothing but drama, negativity, or a distraction from your goals. They don't help you grow. They actually make you sick by draining your energy or compromising your values. Ghazali's insight, you don't seek out a disease. If you find yourself in the company of such a person, the goal is to cure the situation, distance yourself or protect yourself so you don't catch their bad habits. The golden rule of selection. Before you wrap up the video, mention that Ghazali gave 5 criteria for picking that food level friend. They should be intelligent, not just book smart, but having common sense. Good character, someone who can control their anger and desires. Not sinful, someone who respects boundaries and ethics. Not an innovator. In a spiritual context, someone who stays true to sound principles. Not greedy, someone who isn't just using you for worldly gain. At the end of the day, Imam Al-Ghazali's message is simple. Be as picky with your friends as you are with your diet. Your environment dictates your evolution. So, take a look at your circle today. Who is your food? And who might be a bit of a fever? Primary source, Ihya Ulum al-Din, The Revival of the Religious Sciences, Book 15, The Ethics of Companionship, Brotherhood, and Fellowship by Imam Al-Ghazali. Key concept, suba, companionship.